It's me now. I just thought that door was so cute. I'm so excited. Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. But today, if y'all can see behind me, we're about to do an unofficial empty tour of the new greenhouse. It is not 100% finished, y'all, but I wanted to tell y'all about it because I'm so excited. I have a hobby greenhouse with a door in my urban backyard. So in case you're new here, let me show you what my backyard consists of, because I would have never, in my wildest dreams when I started gardening, think that this is what it was gonna look like. And I 100% would have never thought I would have had one of those. And I'm super excited. So let me show you the garden. Then I'm gonna tell you about this greenhouse, what company it's from, the fact that they're actually offering a discount, because I've worked with them for a while now and they never offer discounts. And this is actually a soft launch. So they're letting me offer this today with 10% off. So let me show you my backyard. So porch. And then you have the main garden, and this is where it all started, right? And then my children said, go ahead, use the other side of the yard. And so this is the size of my yard, in which I've used pretty much every piece and inch, other than where I really need to walk, y'all. That's the only part I have not used to grow food. Very happy for this because I am very thankful. I do believe I'm gonna be able to actually start helping my community having this greenhouse. So very, very excited. Let's talk about it. It is from Bootstrap Farmer. It is a hobby greenhouse. It is 10 by 12. So that's a lot of space. That's a good amount of space inside of here. And so the build, I believe, is easier than building a professional greenhouse. I've never built a professional greenhouse, so I cannot say that 100%. I did not put it together perfectly. I also did not put it together by myself. I had help, and I'm very excited about how it's looking. We still got it's me now. I still have to clean up the sides, the plastic, cut it a little bit closer, but I didn't want to cut it too close until I was sure everything was right. Oh, it has roll-up sides, so I still have to put those on. You can also get netting, so where you're rolling it up at, you can also have netting behind it so the bugs can't get in. Anyway, let's talk about it, y'all. I wanted a different door other than a storm door. And yes, I know that it's a screen. I have plenty of plastic left, so I'm going to cover the screen door with plastic for the winter, take it off in the summer, but I just think it's so cute. I'm also going to paint it yellow because we are here at Yellow Door Urban Homestead, y'all. All right, let's go in. Let's go inside. So this is the inside. It is huge. It's so much space in here, y'all. Like, I am gonna put a seating area over in this back section. Right now, this is where my citrus trees are going to live because we needed them to be inside anyway. Also, I'm sure everybody can see that I put it against the fence. I kept a little bit of the extra plastic just to make sure I could get it tight enough because I couldn't put it on from the back. That's just me, but it does get tighter, I'm sure, at the back. I wasn't able to do that, and that's fine because I'm in an urban space and I did not want to turn it the other way. I just didn't want to do that. So, all right, let's see. Oh, another thing that's good with this is it comes through like UPS or FedEx or a company that's not a freight company where you're getting this huge delivery. I probably ended up, I want to say, with 6 boxes total with everything that I needed, if not less. Honestly, I should have counted, but it was not a lot of boxes. The hoops already come bent for you, which I'm very happy about. And then you just attach them. And so you do have to screw through some metal. I had someone to help me. And once we had the right equipment, we were able to do that. And it was pretty simple. I have all kinds of plans for this area. I have the tarp down now only because we had all of the materials laid on it. But I was also trying to make sure I killed any grass because you can see we have grass in here. My plan to get started is going to be no dig, but we're going to do that together. We'll work in here together this week, but then Friday we'll do a straight reveal of everything going on because I'm planning to do no dig, and I'm sure people would be interested to see how I'm going to do that. I could not find any start. starts. But if you remember, I put seeds in some of my green stalks. So I'm gonna use those seedlings to plant this greenhouse out. I'm super excited, y'all. So also, it was super simple to attach the plastic. They have what you call lock channels. And these little things are like wires and they bend. So it was very easy to attach the greenhouse plastic. I was very happy for that. So that was a simple part of it. Y'all know I don't like building nothing. So that's exactly why I got somebody to come and help me. But like, this thing is so awesome. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have this planted out. So what I think I'm gonna do, I wanna say 4 foot, and it goes all the way back up until my seating area, which I need to find. And I want to thrift it. I think that something thrifted in here would be really nice. Right now, the citrus trees are in this group just because it's cold. They may stay that way, and then I'll work around them as a way to plant, but I'm definitely gonna do no dig in here for the time being. If I start to have like mold or vole problems, then I may have to get beds, but I really don't want to do beds. I want this to be no dig. Oh, another thing I'm super excited about. There's the bar in the middle. And I have always wanted to grow my tomatoes up and do lower and lean. So we're gonna do that too. And I can add bars if I want to. I don't know that I want to because that's something I would have to do. I could add bars if I wanted to, and then that way I could grow more going up. I could also get some cattle panel trellises and put those in here too. I have all kind of plans, but for the fall, we're just gonna do some no dig situation in here so that we can start growing. And earlier today, it was hot in here because this area does get a good amount of sun. So I'm very excited about that. Also, another thing they do to help you is they tell you what's supposed to be inside and what's supposed to be outside. So we're reading this backwards because it's on the inside. This is actual ag plastic. It's not just really tough meal. It's actually made for greenhouses. So that is a plus. So as I understand it, the condensation shouldn't build up in the inside of the greenhouse because of the way that the plastic is made. But y'all, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to finish this because this is where we're gonna be able to roll up this bottom side. And then, like I said, I'm also gonna put the netting on here. So that should help with some of the pest pressure because in the summer, I'll also be able to leave this door shut. So there'll be netting on the door and there will be netting on the side too. And I just thought that door was so cute. And my ground is not level. We all know that. We all know I did not level it. But we made adjustments when we were putting it together for it to still be fine here. Very strong structure. Look at that. Y'all see it? I'm so excited. So I just wanted to come and tell y'all, it is from Bootstrap Farmer. It is 10 by 12. They are offering a 10% discount if you use my link down in the description. And that is good until, I want to say, the Monday after Black Friday. So if you want to think about this, if you're not sure if it's something you want to do, you have until the Monday after Black Friday to still get the 10% off. I think that's a good idea if you want a greenhouse. Y'all know that I'm always saying, like, if you want it. If it's something you've been thinking about, I think this is a good structure. Also, it probably took us 5 days total to put this together, but we've never put a greenhouse together. That's number one. Number two, the days were shorter because by the time that I got it, we had already, I want to say we already had gotten to daylight savings. I could be wrong, but either way, the days most recently have been shorter, and we all know I don't like the cold. So once it, because we could have worked on it at night, but once it got cold, I was like, all right, let's do it tomorrow. And then it rained Saturday, so we didn't get to work on it Saturday because I was hoping for this video to be like the full reveal, but it rained and I was not able to work on it Saturday. But y'all, just in general, a greenhouse with a door where I'm gonna be able to grow food much longer than outside, and it's got a lot of space. Very, very excited about that. Also, if you have any ideas of like what I should do in here, something you would like to see me do in here that would be helpful for you, just let me know because I can absolutely add that in here too, because we can just play around with it until the spring because it's kind of late here for me to be planting, but I'm gonna do it just to see how late I can plant in this greenhouse. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram where I post about the things going on in my garden almost every day. Bye y'all.